Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of Come to Find Out. This week, we are going to be talking about home warranties. I know that can be kind of a touchy subject, and especially over 2020, 2021, all the crazy years in real estate. A lot of agents were like, "Oh, you're never going to get home warranties, accepted. Don't even write it into the contract, anything like that." As well as inspections. And those are two of the things that I highly encourage every single one of my clients to have. I write in home warranties into every single contract, and Advantage Home Warranty is actually the company that I prefer to use, just because I have gotten amazing customer service throughout the years. So I wanted to invite TJ Gariety on today to kind of talk to us about Advantage Home Warranty and kind of the home warranty process, and all the ins and outs, because there are always lots of questions around home warranty. Is it something I need? Things like that. So TJ, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, tell me a little bit about, the home warranty process. So, me
Yeah.
as a realtor, I write that into the contract, and, the seller pays for that first year. Kind of walk us through after that, what happens.
Yeah, so Advantage Home Warranty, we're a local home warranty company here in the state of Ohio. And so what that process looks like, so the buyer moves in their house. Let's say their water heater goes out after they've lived there for a couple of days or a week or so. We're here to repair or replace that water heater. So they would go ahead and just call in at our 877 number, or go online to file a claim. And then they're going to speak to a representative right here in Ohio. So that's how we file claims.
I love it. I love it. Now, is there some sort of fee involved with filing a claim and having someone come out?
Yeah. So on our plus and our premium plans, there's a $50 trade call fee for each claim that gets filed. And then on our elite plan, which is our highest plan, there's actually no service fee. So that service fee gets waived, and there's no limit on claims. So if they have the 1 year or 2 year coverage, there's no service fee on that elite plan. But yes, on the plus premium, there's a $50 trade call fee.
Oh, that's so great. That's so great. I don't think all warranty companies do that. Are you guys, kind of
No.
unique in that?
Yeah, so we're actually the only home warranty company that has that type of elite plan, and then even with the $50 service fee, it's lowest in the industry. So even if they do have those plans, it's very low compared to the national or other home warranty companies.
Nice. So if someone comes out, they call and they say, "Hey, my hot water tank went out," and someone comes out and they realize that it needs to be replaced,
Mhm.
like there's no way to fix it or anything like that. What's kind of the process behind that, and what would the fee be involved with that?
Yeah. So again, if they have that plus or premium plan, it's just a $50 service fee. We come out there. Most of the time, if the water heater needs replaced, it's because it's leaking from the tank, or it's just not producing hot water anymore. So depending on the plan that they have, if they have that premium elite plan, we pay up to $1,500. So that's going to get them a brand new water heater at a price like that. So if it can no longer be repaired, and it failed during the coverage period, it's going to be covered completely.
Wow. Wow. That's
Yeah.
huge.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
And that's why I, write it into contracts and have the seller pay for the first year. And then that's what I recommend all of my buyers to continue to have that service. We've kept ours on our house, and we've owned it for 4 years. And, we've just recently had to use it to get our air conditioning fixed, and also our dishwasher went out. So,
Yeah.
had to file claims for that. Now, do you guys cover appliances like washers, dryers, refrigerators?
Yes. Yep. So your kitchen appliances, your washer and dryer, garage door openers included in that as well. So we do cover appliances, and then depending on the type of plan that either the seller selects or the buyer selects, there's more coverages. Appliances, cover well pump and septic, or water softener, stuff like that. So, and what a really big benefit of having our home warranty as well is that there's not a lot of add-ons. We have those three different plus premium elite plans. everything that's listed there is what we include. There's no, add on like, hey, you got to add on, this coverage or this coverage. It's just all in that same price. So that's whatever price that you see on our brochure or service agreement. That's it. That's what we cover.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Now, what about if someone was to put in like a hot tub or anything like that? Is that something that you guys would cover on the home warranty?
Yeah, so that actually is an add-on. We do cover a pool coverage. We do have that a part of our coverage, so hot tub spa. But the main coverages, it's all in there. Like for some of our other competitors, you have to kind of add on certain things, but like well septic, water softener, it's included in that premium elite plan.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
Now, you mentioned that you guys are, local here in
yeah,
Ohio. So,
yes.
where are you guys located? Why did you kind of choose Ohio? Can you give me kind of the background on Advantage Home Warranty?
Yeah, so I've been with Advantage since the very, very beginning. We're located here in Dayton, Ohio, and we cover just the state of Ohio, which is really exciting. It kind of gives you more of that local family-owned type of feel. When you call in, when it's wintertime in December, like the winter storm, ice storm we had before Christmas this year, we knew what the clients were going through. It was cold. So, when they call in, exactly, we know what they're going through. So, but yeah, we're local, family owned. We've been a warranty company for I think 5-6 years now, and it's been very, very successful. I think we've gotten a lot of feedbacks from agents like yourself. I think we try to set ourselves apart from the other home warranty companies, because obviously there's a lot of, what you said earlier, there's a lot of stuff around home warranty companies that could be negative. So we wanted to try to create a product that was different, and that was going to kind of fit the mold of the real estate transaction, and make your guys' lives a heck of a lot easier. So, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Now, if I remember correctly, do you guys have additional like kind of like sister or brother companies that do like
Yeah.
HVAC and plumbing? Is that correct?
Yes, yeah, we do own both of our HVAC and plumbing businesses. Really, the biggest reason why we started that is because we realized how difficult it was to find contractors that wanted to work with home warranty companies, like I mentioned earlier, because of the negative aspects around them. So, when we first started, it was like we would call contractors and they would just hang up the phone. They didn't want to work with us. So it was like, oh, you're a home warranty company? No, I don't want to work with you. So it was like we even had to prove ourselves to technicians and HVAC companies and other appliance companies that we work with now, that hey, we're different. We will pay you on time, and we're gonna make your lives easy. So so we decided to start our own HVAC and plumbing business. That way we can kind of control the service time, and also just we know who's going to show up to the client's home. We know what van they're going to show up in. They're going to have the polo shirt with the logo. We know who's coming to the house. We don't want to send someone out that we wouldn't want to send our own house, type of thing. So we know them personally as well. So that's also a really big benefit, that we have our own plumbing and HVAC business too.
Yeah, I love that. And I really like that you touched on that point, where people show up in the logoed van, they've got
Yeah.
the polo that's logoed, because, sometimes you never know, someone could have hacked a
No.
system and showed up, and they're there to fix your HVAC, but really they're there to, scope out your house.
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty scary. Like, oh my gosh, who did they send to our house?
Yeah,
So yeah,
exactly.
absolutely. Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. Starts turning into a Home Alone episode.
Yeah. Where'd my HVAC unit go?
Right. I love it. I love it. So, are you local? Obviously you're in Dayton. Are you from Dayton? What made you kind of choose, Advantage Home Warranty as where you
Yeah.
kind of put your stake in the ground?
Yeah, so I got to know the owners at Advantage, very close with them. Just great people, not only to work for, but to work with. And yeah, I'm from Dayton. I went to Wright State University here in Dayton, and got my degree there. But I have background. It's kind of funny how it works out. But my mother's she's a real estate agent, so that's kind of how I got to meet the owners here at Advantage. And then my dad sells insurance, so it's like, how funny did they just real estate, and then they just asked me to, hey, we're going to start this home warranty company. Would you like to kind of help us start it and run it and stuff like that? That it's also kind of in that field too. So really funny how things work out. But yeah, it's a wonderful place to work for. It's nice to have a product. We sell a home warranty that, I put on my own house. Like you said, you have it on your house. So, it's what we say is what we do. What's in our contract, what's in our service agreement, what we cover, what we don't cover. It's all there. So it's nice to sell a product that you actually believe in too. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's really great. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I love that. And, I can say, you're the company that I recommend to everyone. Obviously I can't make anyone use it, but I always recommend
Sure.
it. And anytime that I've had a client call and they're like, hey, I called and they said it's going to be, a week before they can come out or whatever,
Mhm.
always, contact, my rep that I have there.
Yeah.
And they're always like, oh my gosh, I've got you, and
Yeah.
so it gets them taken care of.
Sure.
So from a customer service standpoint, for me,
Yeah.
that is literally the biggest thing, is providing 5-star customer service. So, I love partnering with companies that provide that. So, I really
Yeah.
appreciate you guys going that extra mile, providing that 5-star customer service.
Absolutely. Yeah. And that's what we want to, it's, we don't want people to wait and to be able to even to have that type of contact is, I think it's super beneficial for you, as a real estate agent. You don't want to get those calls obviously from your clients. It's more work that you have to do that, you shouldn't have to do. So, totally understand that. We want to make it easy for you. So,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
No, I appreciate it. And there's also been instances where, there were items that, maybe weren't going to be fully covered or whatever. And, I've called and had conversations with you guys, and you guys have, gone on ahead and, I think you call it like good faith, money or whatever, that you've been able to help out clients. So,
Yeah.
and for me, that is huge. So
Yeah. Yeah, even if something's not covered. And that's something too with our HVAC and plumbing company that we can provide. Maybe something might not be covered, but we can still chip in terms, like you said, in good faith, help out the customer in some way. We always say that, those companies always offer discounts for all of our warranty clients, even if it might not something fall under coverage or not. So again, there's an absolute benefit to having Advantage Home Warranty as the, warranty provider for that, your client's houses. Absolutely.
yeah, I love it. Now, with your HVAC company and your plumbing company, are they able to are they able to do services for people outside of the home warranty agreement? Like if somebody didn't have your home warranty because for whatever reason they decided to go with someone else, but they really wanted to be able to use your company for HVAC and plumbing, is that a possibility, or is that only for Advantage Home Warranty?
No, no, that's absolutely a possibility. Yeah, yeah, we would promote that for sure. Now I would say, I mean, a big bulk of our business is through the home warranty, obviously. But yeah, if there's, something maybe in your home inspection where, a water heater goes out, like, or a, sump pump, some type of plumbing or HVAC problem that they're having before you close on the house, they can absolutely provide estimates for those repairs or replacements, prior to closing. So yeah, even if it's something, they might not even have to come to the home to give an estimate, which is actually probably really beneficial for you guys. Hey, this is kind of like what they could charge to fix this real quick on the home inspection. Would you like us to come out and do it, type of thing. So gives you a good idea what that would cost and what would be like. So yeah, no, like I said, absolutely. They'd be able to do that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you taking your time.
Yeah.
I know you guys are super busy, so I appreciate you taking time out to meet with us. I guess my last question is, do you guys have any plans for expansion, adding on any other like sister brother companies, going outside of Ohio, or do you plan to just always stay within Ohio?
Yeah, that's a great question. I'm not really sure, what our future plans is in terms of expanding. I think, being Ohio is really good because we kind of keep that local family owned, feel. But yeah, I mean, we see ourselves growing for sure. We really are centralized in, the Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton area, but we're we're getting larger and larger as we grow. So HVAC plumbing, definitely we have that going. We cover appliances and electrical too. So who knows, we might own a business like that, or who knows, sisters or brother companies. So who knows what the future holds. But things are going really, really great right now. So who knows?
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you again. I appreciate you taking the time, and
Yeah.
I'll make sure that we have the links to, to Advantage Home Warranty and, the HVAC company and the plumbing company. That way, if anybody, wants to check you guys out or be able to use your services, they'll be able to find it. So
Yeah.
definitely, check the show notes. And so thank you again. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. Absolutely. That was fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us, and tune in next week for Come to Find Out.